Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. And thank you all so much for tuning in to today's H2 mission and the 11th overall flight of our H2 vehicle. Today's flight is flying our newest and latest booster, Arcturus, which like its predecessors, features numerous structural upgrades on the internals to make sure that we will be able to reuse the booster up to 3 times after this mission today. It also has numerous upgrades on its motor adjacent components, those being the forward dome that keeps that motor in place during the ascent burn, and also the motor container, which keeps it in the correct orientation. So we're really hoping for today that same failure that we saw in the last couple of flights does not happen again, and we can in fact retrieve the motor from the vehicle safely and recover the vehicle in refurbishable condition. We also are flying an altimeter on board today so that we can get all that data that we can use to further hone in our simulations and make some to the fin surface area and also the body surface area, just to squeeze as much efficiency out of this vehicle as we can. Another thing that is on board today in the payload bay is a small GPS locator. Have to take as much time as we did on recovery the last 2 flights. That being said, the reason why you don't have a timer on your screen is because we're just going to go ahead and send it whenever the winds are right. Our wind conditions today are quite a bit dynamic. We've had some strong gusts and some extended periods with no wind, so we're just going to go ahead and stand by, and I'll count off from about T-minus 5 seconds once we get a good low wind period. So yeah, I'll make sure to count down from T-minus 10 or T-minus 5 seconds, whichever it may be. And yeah, just stand by, listen in as I make some final preps to the vehicle and its launch infrastructure. altimeter is active. We're going to wait for receiving that data from the onboard GPS to go ahead and make the call for the go. But all systems are integrated. The winds aren't looking too great right now, but we're going to wait for one of those periods where we will be able to launch the vehicle within margins. We're reading good continuity on the motor. Going to go in just under a minute here, probably. Try and pick up some data from that GPS system while we're at it. Okay, we have data, flow of data from the GPS. So we're going to go wherever the winds permit it. All right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Parachute deploy. Parachute does seem to be a little bit tangled. See if it's going to get untangled here. Doesn't look like it. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Touchdown. All right. Use the phone. Got a pretty hard touchdown here. We're gonna see what happens. See if we can get any of that onboard data back. It is giving us data, so that's great. happy to inform you, we have got a full vehicle back. For the first time in 2 flights, we've got a full vehicle back to you within 5 minutes. Finally, booster looks in pretty reflyable condition, and the motor does in fact come out. So those upgrades that we made to the engine compartment, or the false ceiling, as Starship enthusiasts like myself would probably call it, those upgrades did in fact work, and we did get the motor out. It's very hot, my god. Um, and
Thanks.
we got that data back from the altimeter. It does seem to read 176 meters, which is quite significantly lower than I thought. But we also did experience the same arcing problem that we've had the last couple of flights. So I'm thinking that's something with the guide rail and the pad infrastructure that we're going to have to fix between this flight and the next one. But we do have some time, since Estes is having a pretty bad supply chain problem with their motors. So it'll probably be a couple of weeks until I can get y'all another flight. But yeah, hopefully we do some back-to-back flights with this booster. And yeah, she looks in perfect condition to do a reflight. So I thank you all so much for watching and tuning into the stream. Oh boy, this was a fun one, y'all. And yeah, I'll see you whenever we fly again. Hopefully within the next week or two. Bye, everyone.